What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this. Less than 24 hours after Goodz came with a response on his show addressing Mav Hopper on why Mav Hopper battle does nothing for him and why he turned down the battle. Goodz goes on to say that he wanted to just holler at Mav, like, Mav, let me holler at you. One of the reasons why people don't want to battle you is because you ice cold. You ice cold. Basically just you trash. Because ice, he ain't saying you cold, you ice cold. Like you, not in a good manner neither. But you, that's just how bad and terrible and trash you is. You just ice cold. That's why nobody wants to battle you, and the battle does nothing for us type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he goes on to say, and you a hater. And the thing about you being a hater is you don't even know that you are a hater. Mav didn't take so well for this. Less than 24 hours, Mav do a Goodz response. And in this video, Mav touched on a lot of things. Mav touched on how far back they go, over 10 years, how he was very supportive of Goodz, and he would be at Goodz' house, and Goodz would come over his house, and, you know, and if Goodz asked him, you know, for any assistance in the studio, he always made himself available, and he don't understand how Goodz could do this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, basically calling him 2Faced, you know what I'm saying? Basically calling him 2Faced. He goes on to say how he started seeing certain things about you when he was having a dot mob situation. You know, it's crazy they calling each other fake and this and that, but then they both like they bringing out what fake stuff. Like he said he had the dot mob situation with Goodz and he fell back. That's when he really started seeing certain things about Goodz. But I don't know, man. Then you had him still on your expert opinion, like probably more than once, and yeah, dot mob on there too. So I don't know why you bring that up, as though that's a reason why you distance yourself. I don't know. Anyway, but that's what he said when he was having a dot mob situation. Goodz would be over there with him, chilling with him at times, telling him things about dot mob that you know, that he pretty sure if dot mob heard about it, they wouldn't like it. And then he look up, then he over there with dot mob, so he can imagine. You know what? I'm just gonna play a clip where Mav sum it up himself. This is a clip from Mav response to Goodz, and this part of the 2Faced things he said Goodz was doing.
Because to me, that's some fake nigga shit. That's some fake nigga shit. And I wondered, what are you saying over there when you with them? Because I know what you're saying when you over here with me, and it ain't nothing good. It's not shit that they would like to hear you say. So what are you saying over there with them?
Yeah, so according to Mav, yeah, he was being very 2Faced. Then Mav also goes on to say, and another thing he didn't really like about him during the Kiki situation that he had when he was, you know, the alleged rape thing that was supposed to took place. Goodz, you know him. You know him for 10 years. Why would you publicly say you don't know if he might have did it or not, if you really know him for 10 years? And if you didn't, you didn't have to address it. If you did want to say, now, hold on, he said, how would you say you don't know if he's capable of doing something like this when you've been knowing him for 10 years? And you're better off probably not giving your opinion at all, rather than you coming out publicly saying it, because how do that make a person feel if they know you've been knowing him for 10 years, then this come out against him, and a guy who been knowing him for 10 years say, I don't know if he did it or not. That raised speculation for one to think that he's capable of doing these type of things since a guy who's been knowing him for that long saying he don't know neither. It's a possibility it might have would have happened. So he didn't like that at all neither. But I would say this though, to Goodz defense. I got to do them both. I got to cross-examine both these things. I would say this in Goodz defense though too. He know Kiki too. He know Kiki too. So if you got two friends and one friend saying this man raped me and another friend saying I didn't rape him, what he's supposed to say? But then it goes back to what Mav say. Then you better off not saying nothing at all or publicly announcing it, period, then if that's the case. But for you to say you don't know, that makes it look like I did do it. But then that also make her feel like to him that he lying. So regard that he don't believe her neither. So he can't win for losing in that situation, which brings it back to you. Then he shouldn't have said nothing anyway. Okay, I get that. I get that. But according to Mav, basically Goodz, you two-faced it. Talking behind people back, allegedly. You be talking behind people back. You say one thing with one group. In other words, he got some secrets to tell. He got some secrets to tell. So could that be a reason why? Because if he's saying that, that means he got some secrets to tell if y'all do battle. So you know what? Let's just keep it real. Is people really ducking Mav because the information Mav know? Because according to Mav, he knows some secrets that Goodz was telling him about Dot Mob, that if Dot Mob found out about it, they wouldn't like it. Or maybe Goodz don't want to battle because he know Mav do personals. Mav strong points in battle rapping in personals. Okay? Is that it? That Mav got information on these guys they don't want to get out? Maybe so. Because that's what Mav said. If they found out the stuff you were telling me, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't like it. It probably would actually rub some people the wrong way. Then Mav goes on and let it be known. If I'm so trash, battle me, and I'm going to put up my whole purse. And you know I got a good purse. I'm going to keep it real. ARP take care of that boy. That's the only one taking care of him. ARP taking care of him. So Goodz. I got to pull it back on you, bro. If you saying he ice cold and washed up like that and don't nobody like him, then you shouldn't have. This should be a walk in the park for you. Accept the battle. That's a battle I would want to see. I would want to see Goodz and Mav more so than Goodz and Mav and Surf. I would rather see Goodz and Mav than I would Goodz and Surf. Mav and Surf. Real talk. I would rather see Mav and Goodz than Mav and Surf. I would rather see that. I think that's because I think both styles complement one another. I think it's an even field. Those are those battles that, yeah, they complement one another. And according to Mav, he said, and we can have a judge battle, judges. I put up my whole purse against yours. I put up my whole purse against yours. So he's saying, okay, I believe in my talent. I believe in my skills. And I'll make it seem like I get a little money too. Don't make it seem like I get a little money too. If you think you can beat me and I'm that ice cold like that, and this battle does nothing for you, then he brought up, okay, you went up against Geechee Gotti. What did that battle do for you? Point for Mav. What did it do? And it's crazy because that's what I be saying when people be like, this battle does nothing for you to some degree. It depends. I'm going to say it do depends to some degree. But to some degree, it don't. Because most of you guys be battling any Tom, Dick, and Harry. But then to say, I ain't going to take you. I don't want to battle you. I mean, what battling you mean? Dude, you just was on a small league battling a no-namer. What do you mean? But Mav said, I put my whole purse up against you. Now, what you going to do? And what you gonna do? So check it out though, man. Mav go in, you know, he addressed a lot of things, man. He broke it down, you know. He broke it down. He said a lot of things. It's a good watch. But now it leads me to believe a lot of people ducking this man because of the personal things he know about them. And maybe they don't want this stuff to get out. Maybe. But I don't know. Who cares? Unless Mav start really opening up about the thing, I think that's what he should do. I think that's exactly what he should do. See, it's crazy because, you know what? I'm going to do another video on that. Man, if you ain't playing to your strong parts, I'm just going to be real. You got to play to your strong parts. If you got this dirt on them like that, bro, you have to paint that picture and throw it out there so that it could be a high demand. You got to make the leagues aware of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have to make SmackDown want to know. Look, because people want to know that type of information. SmackDown men be booking battles sometimes just on the strength of certain things they be wanting to know sometimes. I think you need to use them and play them to your strong parts. With that being said, it's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. What y'all think about this situation, man? We in the comments, man. It ain't my judgment. That's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber to the channel. Also join the Patreon if you're not a part of the Patreon, man. Shouts out to everybody that's out there. Be safe out there. Be responsible, man. God bless you all. Trust in the Lord Jesus Christ, no doubt.